gang.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's Big John here, back with another episode of It's All in the Game. So I was just out on a little walk today around the neighborhood, getting some fresh air, and I just been thinking about something, and I thought, it's something I should probably put out here on video. Now, this situation arose because a friend of mine found himself getting sent to the penitentiary. He just got sentenced to a little 6-year bit. It ain't little, 6 years is nothing to laugh at. But so I had been communicating with the man while he was in the county jail and whatnot, and this specific thing I'm gonna speak on here hadn't really occurred to me until I saw his picture. When he got to the penitentiary, when he touched down in quarantine, I looked him up on that state website, and I saw his picture from quarantine. I thought, oh fuck. So out in the streets, my man, he's a 20-something-year-old white dude. He's not really a big dude. And my man liked to keep his hair kind of a little bit longer, right? So, like I said, this hadn't really been something I've been thinking about too much. I just kind of taken it for granted that he'd, somebody would put him up on it, or he just kind of know. But when I seen this picture of him in quarantine a week or so ago, when he still had that long hair, I thought, damn, man, I was supposed to tell him about that. See, like, if you going that way, and especially if you a younger white dude that might be more likely to be preyed upon or looked at in that way, you don't want to come down to the penitentiary with no long hair. That's just something that you don't want to do. It ain't probably so much a matter of somebody gonna go like knock him out in the shower and take it from him, but what's more likely to happen is somebody gonna try to finesse him. All right, and what I mean by that is he's gonna come down. He's, like I say, he's a 20-something-year-old white dude from a smaller kind of town. And, he might find himself, having some people cut into him just trying to be friendly to him. Maybe they want to play a game of chess with him, or a game of checkers with him or something. I'm talking about people who, like, 50, 60-year-old cats, doing all day, doing the rest of their lives, or doing 20-year bits. Now, you got to ask yourself, what's somebody like, don't matter black or white, but what's a 60-year-old black dude doing life in prison gonna have in common that they really want to befriend this new dude, this fish basically, that's just coming down and ain't got no experience? Now, why does that dude want to be my friend, right? And I'm gonna tell you the reason, because friendship ain't their primary intention. When you find a situation like that where there's like an older cat that's trying to befriend somebody who's just coming down, they're trying to finesse them. So what I mean by that is they're going to be friends with them, be real friendly with them. Maybe they play a few games, act like they're taking them under their wing or something, say playing games with them, like checkers or something like that. Maybe you might help put them up on a little store when they first get there, because my man maybe don't have any store when he first touched down. That won't be a problem for my friend. But then after a few weeks of doing that, he might say, man, look, why don't we move in the room together? We get along pretty good. I want you to be, safe out there. He might know the right CO that'll help him make that room move or something like that. And then once he gets my man moved in, shit becomes treacherous real quick. And he find that out real quick, and there ain't a whole lot he can do about it unless he really want to go lock up, unless he want to go put himself in protective custody, put himself in a hole. And that ain't no way to do time, for yourself and for your reputation, for anything. So, somebody coming down with long hair, white dude, younger dude with long hair, they're going to be a lot more inclined to look at somebody that way. All right. And it's not just a matter of, being finessed. Even if it's not that, maybe, if somebody's got to get in a situation where they got a buck, where they got to, put them things up and throw them fists. You don't want to be having hair flying all over the place, that somebody could be grabbing on your hair when you're in a fight and stuff like that. There's just no good reason to have long hair when you're going down to the penitentiary. All right. Now, if you some 50, 60-year-old biker, something like that, do what you do, man. You ain't as likely to get fucked with. But if you're a younger guy, ain't got any kind of experience with that situation, you really don't want to be putting yourself in that situation, right? So, that's really all I got to say today. I sent my man a letter, shot him a letter, put him up on all this. He got word to me, said he was real appreciative through his people. So hopefully next time I get a letter from him, or next time I see a picture of him online, that motherfucker, he down to the motherfucking scalp, you know. But yeah, I was just trying to look out for any of y'all, and put you all up on some game. All right, this is Big John. It's all in the game. If you like this content, please click the like button. Please click subscribe. I can use the viewers. Take care. It's all in the game, y'all.